Good morning, Scott School, on this thrilling Thursday, March 23rd. And boys and girls, it is the final day of March's reading month. So we have lots of winners to announce today. And it also is a half day to launch us into spring break. So lots of funness happening here at Scott School. Yeah, I just made up that word funness. Anywho, boys and girls, super excited to be able to share with you all the greatness about March's Reading Month and to be able to observe all of those of you who participated in our dress up activity days, such as today, like dress like a camper. Pretty awesome. Our Fab with Vocab word of the week is honorific. Honorific is that title before you actually say someone's last name. So if I were to say camp counselor Schwartz, um, camp counselor Schwartz, that would be an honorific, just like she calls me all sorts of funness too. But when you even call someone by Mr. or Miss or Mrs., that is an honorific as well. So lots of honorifics. When you use someone's title, it's an honorific. It's really important to do that because in the United States, that is a way to show respect. And it also is a way to honor someone's title if you're calling them by that. So be fab with vocab and include honorifics in your conversations, include them in your writing, find them in your reading because they really are everywhere. And here at Scott School, you hear it almost every day that we are respectful, responsible, safe, and bucket fillers. Boys and girls, I am begging, pleading, all the things about making sure that you are demonstrating your personal best expected behavior on a daily basis. I realize the excitement is in the air about transitioning into spring break. And after we return, the weather probably will warm up and then we'll be on that downward slide towards summer break. This is the time of the year, especially, that we need to tighten up our expected behavior. So we really are doing the right things even when no one is watching. And then lastly, I want to add to that. I'm hearing a lot of people use the word bullying. Bullying is being, tossed around quite a bit as a way to describe how others are treating someone. Bullying really is a thing. But boys and girls, bullying is something that is against the law. So in schools, there's something called bullying that is not allowed, and we have to follow for certain channels to make sure that our school is bully free. Now, if you are describing unkind behavior, there's other ways to describe it. Bullying isn't something that I do, but we don't usually call somebody a bully unless there's been an investigation to determine that bullying has happened. So that's something that the adults would help determine. So if you're trying to describe unkind behavior, it could be rude, it could be unkind, it could be mean. All those kinds of words are appropriate to use, even though that behavior is inappropriate. So kindness is the way to go, my friends, because I have had to do a lot of support with our friends here at Scott School these past few weeks on just demonstrating expected behavior and being kind. And that kind of hurt my heart a little bit because we've made so much progress. So I'm just giving you this shout out of encouragement that you can do it. We have great kids here, and I need you to tighten up that expected behavior because you're awesome and we are Panther Pride people here at Scott School. And now on to Mrs. Schwartz.
Why, thank you, Ranger Reha. I hope you all have a great day. We have some exciting announcements today, my friends. First, we will talk about the winners of our bookmark competition. Oh, friends, they were all so incredibly impressive. We are so proud of all of you. Tied for third place, we have Piper from Miss Fleagle's class and Callie from Mrs. Poosferus's class. Tied for second place, we have Charlotte N from Miss Greenfield's class and Noah L from Miss Bry's class. And finally, in first place, we have Lauren from Mrs. Cass's class. Woohoo! Congratulations, friends. Well done. Look at all those amazing artistic abilities. You're fantastic. And now for our March is Reading Month classroom winners in seventh place, Mrs. Kalonic's class. Woo! In 6th place, Mrs. Cass's class. Woohoo! In 5th place, Mrs. Larson's class. Woo! In 4th place, Mrs. Hyde's class. Woohoo! In 3rd place, Mrs. Toth's class. Woo! In 2nd place, Mrs. Feligo's class. Celebrate! Yay! And finally, in 1st place, with all of our rock star readers, Mrs. Poosfarouche's class. All right, woo! Great job, everybody. Oh, but even if your class wasn't in the top 7, we know many of you reached your goals, and Mrs. Smoot is in contact with your teachers, so you will all be earning those great rewards. You have all knocked out of the park. March is reading month. Holy guacamole. Like, amazing. Keep it up, my friends. Heading into spring break, reading, when you travel, it's a great time to read. That's when I do a lot of my reading. It's so fun. All right. And finally, we do have some Panther Pride winners. Congratulations to Jade, Goretta, and Ethan from Mrs. Denning's class, Naomi and Emma from Mr. Whitfield's class, and from Miss Larson's class, Evelyn, Kanan, and Riley. Congratulations, everybody. And now let's please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Signing off from Camp Read some more, it's Ranger Reha and Camp Counselor Schwartz. Have a great day, Scott.